Hey, so I'm Emerson. I've been on testosterone for 2 months and what's today? 6 days. I just haven't gotten around to making the video, and I'm actually feeling very not lazy right now, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it, which is also why my hair is wet, because I was like, I'm inspired, I need to do it while I have the motivation, even if my hair is wet during that time. Um, so changes. My voice is deeper, for sure. It does not always stay this deep. Sometimes it goes back up and it starts cracking, and I sound like a little boy. And it's actually kind of funny. My friends make fun of me for it all the time. Uh, and it's kind of disappointing because my voice will be like down here and I'll feel super like manly and like, oh my god, I'm on testosterone. And then it'll go up and start like squeaking. I'm like, god damn it. But it's okay. It's a good thing. Um, Hair has been generally filling in. Um, there are spots on my body where there previously was no hair, and now there is hair. Um, and likewise, spots that have hair now have more hair or thicker hair, etc., etc. Definitely not to an extreme extent, because it's only been 2 months, but it's definitely noticeable. My jawline and my shoulders have filled out a lot. I might post post insert a picture at some point in this video of a comparison, because it's actually like ridiculous. Like, I didn't notice, because it's gradual. It's every single day. You don't really notice these things until I took a picture and compared it, and I was like, my face looks completely different. Like, I have a completely different jawline. My shoulders are so much broader. So that was really exciting to see. Um, I'm also like, it's still peach fuzz, but it's like coarser peach fuzz, if that makes any sense. My friends pointed it out. They were like, you have little boy beard. And I was like, thank you. Um, and I have, the like, I mean, a lot of female bodied people have like hair up here anyway. Like, every female bodied person has like hair above their lip. Society just likes to pretend it's not there, but it's definitely starting to, like, especially on the sides, um, grow in like darker and coarser. And then under my chin, again, all female bodied people tend to have this, even though society pretends they don't. But it's starting to come in more noticeably in the chin area. Um, Let me think. I think those are the main physical changes. I There's some things I'm not really keeping track of. Like, some boys obsess over their hairline. Or like, if mine's receding, I don't want to know. I'm not keeping track of that. I'm not obsessing over that. Um, the thing that I care most about is my voice. And it's starting to get to a level where I'm nearly passable. By appearance, I pass maybe 90% of the time. In conversation, I'm starting to pass more than half of the time, depending on if my voice decides to behave or not. Um, Although I am not too concerned with passing. Um, it's great, and it sucks to be misgendered, and that causes dysphoria, etc. But my main goal of going on testosterone is not like I want to be able to pass for the general public. It's more for myself. Um, and oh, I had this moment. I went to get breakfast with my family the other day, and I walked in, and I believe that the waiter was trans and like had been on testosterone for a very long time, had transitioned, got top surgery, etc. And when he came in, he just like locked, like dead eyes, like locked his eyes straight on me. And then like he asked like for how many people were there, but I was clearly not the old. I was the youngest person there, so it was really weird for him to ask me. And he gave me like this really intense look. And then, and I was like, we had a moment where we like recognized each other. So that was cool. That was exciting. I could be making that up. He might just be a cis man who like, I don't know, stared at me. But I think we had a moment. I'm gonna tell myself we had a moment. Um, let's see. But I can definitely like use the guys' room, um, and be okay. Like guys don't talk anyway, so that's not an issue in the bathroom. Um, oh, singing. I am a singer. I love to sing. I'm not a choir kid, don't get me wrong. I'm nowhere near a choir kid. No offense to choir kids, but it's not my. No. Um, but I love to play guitar, I love to sing. And my range is very, very, very different. I had this fun experiment where I played videos of me singing before tea, and I tried to sing along with them, and I sounded awful. Like I sounded like those like emo boy bands where they're just like singing so out of their range and they're like singing really high and it's just like painful, but like some people are into that. Like that's how it sounded. Um, and it was like really funny, and my range kind of changes every day depending on like how high or low my voice is. So like my capo does not have a set fret, it just keeps moving all the time, and I have to rediscover my range every day. But it's okay. I know a lot of artists are afraid to go on testosterone, or some even don't go on testosterone, because they're worried about how it will affect their range or their voice or their timbre. But I really love how it's been affecting my voice, and I love how I sound. Um, and I really love having the deeper range and having like the more gravelly sound when I sing. So that's been a positive thing for me, even though it's taking some adjustment and some time to learn where I'm at. It's still a positive thing. Um, life updates, lastly. Um, there's been a lot going on, some relationship changes, all for the better. I am in a very happy relationship as of now. Um, so that's that. I am making a huge effort to see friends. Um, I'm still on home instruction, so if I want to see friends, I have to do it. I have to be like, hey, come over during your lunch period. Are you busy today? What are you doing this weekend? It's very much, I will not get the social interaction of like, dude, do you have an eraser? Like, fuck, there's a test today, you know? So it's really like on me to make sure that I see people. And I've been doing, I've made it one of my priorities, and I've been doing very well with it. So I'm proud of myself for that. So just generally the people area of my life is very settled. I've also been making very big effort with my family. So that makes me, whoa, that makes me happy. I have a to-do list every day, like a goals list that I write on. I have this like whiteboard, and so I'll write down like schoolwork, family, friends, me time, blah blah blah, and like I'll check it off. And I've been doing a pretty good job of like getting most of them done, so that makes me happy. I don't know what my hair is doing. I apologize. And what else did I want to say? Oh, I am almost officially taking a gap year next year. I was playing phone tag with my college for about 3 days. Eventually the college said, fuck this, we're sending him an email. So they emailed me. I emailed them back. They've not yet responded, so I'm just waiting on the response email to officialize? Is that a word? To make official my gap year. And once that email is sent, I have officially deferred my acceptance to the SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry to, fuck, what year would it be? 2018. Um, so I have known that I needed to take a gap year for a very long time. It's something that I did not want to admit. Um, but I've come to terms with it, and I've also um, become really excited about it, and it gives me a lot of opportunities to do a lot of really cool things. Um, and it's scary because you can get set in this track in life that you're like put on a conveyor belt, and it's like school, college, work, die. You know what I mean? And like, there's not much room in between to really like be. I don't say be free. Like I sound like a fucking transcendentalist, but like, there's not. You don't always have the opportunity to branch out or do things that you otherwise would not have the opportunity to do because you're on this conveyor belt. And I think a gap year is a very good time to step off the conveyor belt. Um, and my family does not have a lot of money, so I will not be traveling to Europe. I will not be doing some like bullshit like you pay $50,000 and then they take you around the world. Like I'm not doing any of that. I'm gonna be working, hopefully at Trader Joe's. I really want to work at Trader Joe's. I'm gonna be volunteering at a local art studio that does a lot of youth empowerment, which is what I want to do with my life. So that's perfect. I want to volunteer for a month or two at the Woodstock Farm Sanctuary. If you work 40 plus hours a week, they will house you and give you $100 for food. So that's definitely one of my top goals for the year. Maybe take some prereqs at a local community college. If not, I need to keep myself going intellectually. So I'll maybe, like, I know online, like, Berkeley puts out lectures. Like, you can literally take an entire, like, psych course or, like, whatever the fuck you want course and, like, have all of the lectures and you just don't have any of the assignments. So maybe I'll get into that. I've been teaching myself French on and off for 2 years, but that's something else I really want to buckle down next year and, like, get set. Like, I want to be able to, like, really be set in French by the end of next year. You can't get fluent in a year, but I want to make it a larger part of my life, and I want to be able to converse better. I want to get better at French next year. And then maybe I could, like, take a trip to Montreal. That would be really cool. And another reason that I want to take a gap year, this isn't one of my main reasons, but it would be ideal if I went to college further along in my transition. I mean, by the time I got to college, I would have been on T for 5 months. My voice would be deeper, blah, blah, blah. But I would really like to have my name legally changed. If possible, I know this is a pain in the ass. I haven't even looked into it. If possible, I would like my gender to be legally changed. I would like to potentially have top surgery. And there are all these things that now, if I have a year, I don't have, like, logistical interferences with getting all this shit done. So that's another reason. It's also just this year has been beyond crazy for me, and I think I've been doing really, really, really well getting grounded and, like, being emotionally, like, on top of my game. But I want to take a year and cement that and cement those habits so that when I go to school, I am there to study and I'm there to do well and learn what I want to learn and create habits that will set me up for success for, like, fucking forever. And I think taking a year, like, to myself, for myself, to work on myself and cement those habits is something I really want to do. So I'm sorry if you didn't give a shit about all of that. But that's my 2-month on T / life update video. I'm Emerson. I should post a cover soon. I don't know how to end this. Just have a good day.